Hello everybody and welcome back to be familiar with Autodesk Revit software. This is Engineer Bilal and today we're gonna see visibility settings in Revit software, and we're gonna see some tips and tricks. Actually, the time it takes for Revit to generate or regenerate a view depends on how much stuff in the view needs to be displayed. And when you are building smaller parts of a larger component, or if the elements are not visible in certain orientations, you should actually assign those elements to reveal themselves only at certain level of detail or in certain views. Doing so prevents actually the software from managing more information than necessary and helps you keep your views uncultured. The Revit Model Content Style Guide, as published by Autodesk, lists guidelines for assigning geometry to the 3 detail levels available in project views. And like we see here in this table, guidelines for assigning detail level, actually if you take by geometry, we have the first one. If it's smaller than 300 millimeters, the setup of detail level should be fine, and if it's between 300 and 900 millimeters, the setup of detail should be medium, and if more or larger than 900 millimeters, the setup should be coarse. And to practice using those or these visibility settings, I've used the desk family from Revit software. You can find this in the library by going to Insert tab, and you can find it here in the library. And I've created a working sheet in which 3D views have been placed with different detail level properties. And you have to notice that all of the drawers faces, like you see here, and the hardware are displayed in every view despite the detail level assignments. Okay, starting with existing content, it's let's face something, which is we've all downloaded Revit families from a number of widely available online sources to get first design pass at a piece of content. Like I told you last time in the last course, which is Revit City or Arc Daily or Beam Objects, are all great places to start, by the way. But when you download a family component, take a moment, and you have to take a moment to make sure that the detail level and orientation of detail are appropriate. So here we go. Double click any one of the viewports you see in the sample sheet view to activate view, and then select one of the desks, and then from contextual tab in the ribbon, click edit family. You should be in the 3D view once the desk family opens. If not, don't panic, just activate the default 3D view and select 2 sets of drawer handles. Press in the control key to select multiple items, and this is the add selection option. From the contextual tab in the ribbon, choose visibility settings, and in the family element visibility settings dialog box, and check the boxes for coarse and medium, because actually these handles are smaller than 300 millimeters and they should be seen only when a view's detail level is set to fine. Then also uncheck left right option, because viewing the handles from the side might not be that valuable in section or interior elevation view. Okay, and notice that the box of the plan RCP, it's by default unchecked, and this is appropriate for the desk because little more than the surface of the top of the desk needs to show up in plan, and the legs, the hardware, and even the faces of the drawers don't need to show up in plan. So click OK to close the dialog box. The next step, actually, we have to select drawers faces and then click the visibility settings again, tool. This geometry range, it's between 300 and 900 millimeters, like I told in this Revit model content style guide by Autodesk. And we see here, or actually it's between 300 and 900 millimeters, so it should display at medium and fine detail levels. So okay, so and also uncheck the left right option and then click OK to close the dialog box. Finally, from any tab in the ribbon, choose load into project and then select your desk family. If you are prompted with this one, don't panic, just choose the option to overwrite the existing version and return to the sample sheet view, and you will now see that the appropriate geometry is displaying only at the most appropriate detail levels in each view, like you see here in coarse, medium and fine. Thank you very much.